Dmitry Lisovenko, love you, and I take you, Mariia Zolotarova, to be my wedded wife. I'm entering into a covenant marriage with you, Mariia, as you become my wife, and I become your husband. I will love you as Christ loves the church.
I, Mariia Zolotarova, love you and take you, Dmitry Lisovenko, to be my wedded husband. With deepest joy, I come into a new life with you. I happily give you my heart and submit myself to your headship as to the Lord.
As a minister of the good news of our Lord Jesus Christ, with great joy, I pronounce you, ready? Husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no man separate.
Masha, my sister, and Dima, my brother now, and I love them so much. They're great. And I wanna tell one story that happened with me and Masha. So one day I went and checked my email, and I got this email from this random girl who I never met. And she said, we were there, and I've met you, but I don't know you, and I wanna know you better. And she described like one place when I gathered with my youth, and I didn't really remember any girl, like new girl that I didn't know, like, and I started replying to those emails. Like after I did 3 or 4 times, I heard Masha laughing so hard in next room. And then I went on my email, and you know that like where you can read who sent it to you, it was sending from my email to my email. So Masha knew my password from my email, and she chatted with me pretending that she's that girl who is interested in me. And I was so angry, but at the same time, I was so naive and stupid that I didn't check who was sent it to me. So, but she did it to me. And I want to read something to you both. Dear Dima and Masha, on your wedding day, I wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness. I pray that God will keep shining His light upon you, and that He continue to shower you with blessings. May you always be surrounded by God's angels and keep you safe and protected always. Congratulations on your wedding day. May God bless you.
The feelings never told. When the evening pulls the sun down and the day is almost through. Oh, the whole world.
I know Masha for 20 years, since the day I was born. Yes, so Masha is the closest in age of all of my cousins. And even though we haven't seen each other for very often when we were in Ukraine, because we lived far apart, but every time we did see each other, it was very memorable. Whether it's a competition, who will run to the toilet faster, or walks to the kindergarten near your house, or book reading with our grandparents, or family jam sessions, or like worship nights. Or once I attended your church youth retreat. That was pretty fun. Or we met at weddings and a funeral. But every time I met you, you reminded me that you're always an example for me of how to be a good student because you worked hard, or how to be an amazing worship leader, because just that day when I remember like youth retreat, that's the first time I saw you leading worship, and that was just amazing. Or the prayer warrior. Since the first time Masha came to Canada, I was like, yeah, this is her place. Like, I really want her to stay. But it's hard to study and it's hard to work. So I was like, oh, I really hope she gets a husband here, so she can be like really close to me here. And when I went back to Moldova for a year and Ukraine, one time we prayed with with my grandpa about just like my cousins who are not married yet, and we prayed about you. But at that time, we did not know what was happening here. So when I came here, when I came back, I really wanted to hang out with Masha, but every time she was busy, and like she didn't tell me why she was busy. And like Helmut was like quiet, like you should talk to her, and then Dima was like you should talk to her, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I asked her one day, so like, do you have anyone? Like, and then she told me that she started dating this guy named Dima, and then like she told me about him and who he is and that he did track. So thanks to Columbia Bible College, I knew a couple people from Central Heights and track. So I kind of checked you out a little bit. So Masha wasn't happy with that, but I asked around, and fair enough, like every person I met was saying that Dima is actually a guy who follows God. Dima loves God. He loves people. And I think that's the only answer I needed, because like the prayer that me and my grandpa prayed is that, yeah, the person would love God, because when you love God, you love your right spouse, or So I'm really happy that you can become part of our family, and we can, like, you live here close to us, and we can hang out more now. So and there's one Bible verse that your dad already wished for you, like guys, but 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verse 14 is do everything in love, and I think that's the main thing. If you do everything in God's love, then you can work for His kingdom and also just love each other.
The whole world is sleeping, but my world is here. Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you? Can I be close to